Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another retro anime review. Welcome once again, guys. It's going to be on Gunbuster. Now, I think the thumbnail that I chose is on black and white because the last episode, for some reason, went black and white for most of it. Don't know why. I actually think I know why, but I'm not really for sure if that's the reason why. But it's not black and white. It is in color. At least the first 5 episodes was, and yeah, this one was definitely something for sure. Now, before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel. I do quite a bit of anime reviews. Not all of them are this old. But if you're into old series that maybe you've never heard of or never seen, then this is why I started this type of series, because I personally wanted to watch more of the older stuff that formulated and structured the anime that we have now. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. If you're interested, subscribe, and if you're not, then still subscribe, because there's manga, anime reviews, light novel reviews. There's a lot of stuff otaku and weeb related here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll find something you'll like. Okay, Gunbuster, released back in 1988, I believe. At least the one that I watched. It is only 6 episodes long. And the reason I say that is because there is a sequel, Gunbuster, which I believe released in 2006 or 4, and then there is a manga that released even later, which is 2010, which is crazy because usually the manga's first. There's also an anime film which I'm sort of interested to see or to know what it is about. It is an anime film, though. It's not a live action, and it is about the Gunbuster and the Gunbuster. So it's both the sequel and the prequel, or the one that I'm reviewing now. Okay, Gunbuster is really a machine that's created in this time. Basically, the time that the anime starts in is 2015, which is crazy because that already happened and it's nothing like what they expected it to be, which is funny. It looked like old Japan for the most part, other than they had big robots that they can use. But they have these mecha robots, and the first episode, if you want to hear more about details, there is a first impression video, but essentially they're training and one girl is chosen to be an elite and go to the space expedition. She is definitely used because of nepotism, because her dad was basically a hero, but not the point. Noriko, our protagonist, she goes into this expedition with her sensei and her trainer, and essentially this Gunbuster machine or robot, you need 2 people to control it. First 3 episodes, it's basically Noriko just whining and not being able to do anything. I mean, I want to say it is a little annoying, and it's dark. Like, and I don't know. Like, it's definitely nepotism, but they don't really want to say it's nepotism. But they just they have all this trust and this respect for her just because of her father, but she's definitely not really she's not really doing that. She's causing people's lives, first of all, because there is a few people that die because of her, and she goes through this whole drama that, that she realizes, oh yeah, they died because of me, like because of my failure of, one, doing anything, because she didn't do anything. She didn't even try, which is, to me, annoying. But 2, she has placed herself and left herself at a position that she knows she doesn't deserve. So anyways, point being, a lot of the series is a little confusing, and that's because of the whole sense of time jumping. So in this series, they have the sense of that if you use the Gunbuster and if you in space, you do stuff in light years, and because you do stuff in light years, there is seconds that you are doing stuff can be months, days, years for other people. So for instance, there's an episode where she is able to go to the area where her dad died, and she thinks that, well, maybe I can find him, maybe it's been only a few days for him, whereas for us it's been years, and no, he's actually dead. But when she returns to the ship, it's been 6 months, and everyone has been training for 6 months, and she hasn't, so she has to catch up, right? So there's a lot of stuff like this, which is why she falls behind, because as people are aging, she is not, because she's using this Gunbuster thing and stuff like that, which again, it's understandable. She's not growing at the speed as everyone else, but still, it's like, gosh, like, put 2 cents together. Anyways, people die. Okay, I'm not exaggerating. People die because of her, and people leave her. Like she has her partner. Her partner leaves her because she's like, she is a liability that I don't want to have in my hands, and she's gonna end up killing herself. And then the blame is going to be put on me. That's basically what her partner says, and basically leaves her at one point. But they do save Earth at some point, and they return back to Earth. And even though for them it's been a few days and a few months for others, they arrive to Earth, and in Earth it's been like 15, 18 years. So we're like in 2033, 2034, and all the kids that she graduated with are now older. They're around my age, 30, and they have kids, and then there's this whole like reality hitting her. And then episode 5 and 6 are just weird. Episode 4 ends with them saying, oh yeah, we don't have episode 5 or 6 yet, but we have the titles. That's literally what it says in episode 4, which is insane that they kept that in the release. But yeah, episode 5 is essentially her returning into space to save the world again, and people have aged once again, and they're like in their 60s when she returns, and then she flies again. Or there's this whole like drama between one girl not wanting to leave because when she comes back, the guy that she loves is not going to be alive anymore, and it's pretty dramatic. And the last episode, it's the partners going back into space. One of them has aged, she's like in her 40s, and the other one, our main character, she's still like 1920 because she's been in space all this time. And they kind of do a suicide mission, but they don't die, and they return to Earth, and it's been 12,000 years. That's how the anime ends. It's been a 12,000 year jump, which is insane. It's crazy. And she's still like 1920. She's still whining and doing horrible, dumb decisions. It's a train wreck that I liked watching. I did enjoy watching it. She did annoy me as a character, but I thought overall it's not a bad series. I really like the whole time jump thing, even though it was hard to keep up in the beginning to understand what they were doing. That's just how people thought that stuff worked and how space worked in general. And we don't know. We don't know if how it actually works or not. I mean, our technology has not advanced that much since this anime release when it comes to aerospace and having someone up there for that time of period. So yeah, we really don't know. In a nutshell, great series for an older retro series. This is a true retro series because it's been 36 years since its release, which is insane. It's lifespan of some people and twice as much or 3 times as much the lifespan of some of you guys. So it's kind of crazy. It is. Go check it out. It is on Crunchyroll. It's only 6 episodes. I haven't looked into if they have the sequel, but I'm gonna assume they do have the sequel, so I might watch the sequel and see what it's all about. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing, and I will see you next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.